Micronutrients. In this video, we'll talk about the different micronutrients that are vitamins and minerals. Vitamins, these are the micronutrients which are needed in very small amounts. They are important for the metabolism of fats and carbohydrates. Metabolism I have discussed in my previous videos, that it's basically the chemical processes which converts the food into energy. So these vitamins, they do not provide us with energy, but they helps to repair and maintenance of the various tissues. They mostly लोग ये believe करते हैं that vitamins provide them with energy, but this is not true. They are only helpful in the absorption of certain nutrients, and if our diet is lacking in these vitamins, then they can cause certain diseases which are deficiency diseases. There are 13 vitamins, but the important vitamins are A, B, C, D, E and K. Some are fat soluble and some are water soluble. Fat soluble are the ones which get stored in our body. These are A, D, E and K. And water solubles are the ones which are not stored in our body. These are B and C. So let's discuss them one by one. Number one is vitamin A. It is helpful in maintaining eyesight. It improves our immune system. This is found in milk, butter, egg, carrots, then tomatoes, pumpkin and most of the green leafy vegetables. This vitamin A is needed for the normal growth, especially for keeping the eyes and skin healthy. Its deficiency can lead to night blindness, which is the inability to see in dim light, and also irregular growth of the teeth. So this is what vitamin A is. The next vitamin is vitamin D, which is responsible for the growth, development and maintenance of bones and teeth. It regulates the heartbeat and protects against muscle weakness. It is found in cheese, butter. These are the sources basically. Cheese हो गया, butter हो गया, then milk, green vegetables, and also the main source is sunlight. That's why this vitamin is also known as sunshine vitamin. This deficiency of this vitamin causes a disease called rickets, which affects the children and in which the bones are soft and out of shape. The next vitamin is vitamin E. This is found in vegetable oils, butter, milk, whole grains, corns, nuts, seeds, spinach and other green leafy vegetables. This is an important to protect the cell membranes, means it acts as an antioxidant. It acts as an antioxidant means that it protects the body from the damage which is caused by using oxygen. Means every time our body uses oxygen, the cells produce free radicals as a byproduct. These free radicals causes damage to the body. However, antioxidants prevents and repair this damage that is caused by the free radicals. So this vitamin E provides a significant protection to our body cells, that is to our body cell membrane. It also provides protection against heart disease, protection for the eyes. Deficiency of this vitamin causes neurological disease, that is central nervous system disability or disorder, then brain disability, then spinal cord disability. These are some of the disease which are caused by deficiency of vitamin E. The next vitamin is vitamin K. This is needed for the blood clotting. This is found in cabbage, cauliflower, spinach and other green leafy vegetables and cereals, soya beans also. It helps in the conversion of glucose into glycogen so our livers can store it. The deficiency of this vitamin K causes hemorrhage. Basically it's a deficiency where excessive bleeding occurs. जो हमारे वोन्स में ब्लीडिंग जो होती है बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सेस में हो रहा होता है, तो वो रुकता नहीं है, इट doesn't get stopped. So this is what its deficiency causes. Deficiency of vitamin K causes excessive bleeding from the wounds. Then next we have vitamin that are water soluble. We have vitamin B. These vitamins are essential for the breakdown of the carbohydrates into glucose, breakdown of the fats and proteins. Here you can see vitamin B. These are named as B1, B2, B3, B5 and their certain names are there. The deficiency of this vitamin causes beriberi, which is a disease causing inflammation of the nerves. Heart failure can also occur, and mostly it is caused by poor diet and using alcohol. सो हर एक वाइटामिन के अपने अपने सोर्सेज हैं, अपने अपने बेनिफिट्स हैं. लाइक वाइटामिन B1 जो कि थायमीन के नाम से बोला जाता है. द सोर्सेज ऑफ इट आर मीन्स वाइटामिन B1 इज़ फाउंड इन सी फूड, मिल्क, मीट, cereals and green vegetables. It is important for the growth and development. Then vitamin B2, which is known as riboflavin, it is found in yeast, egg, meat and peas. It is helpful in releasing energy from the carbohydrates. Then vitamin B3, same for the vitamin B3, which is known as niacin. It is found in tomatoes, potatoes, meats and fish. And all the vitamins goes like this only. सबके अपने अपने sources हैं, सबके अपने अपने benefits हैं. The next vitamin is vitamin C. This helps wounds and burns to heal and protects against abnormal blood clotting. It helps produce anti-stress hormones, boosts our immune system. The sources are berries, citrus fruits, green veggies like broccoli, brinjals, sprouts, green peppers, spinach, and this is also vitamin C is also found in amla, then certain green leaf vegetables. It is needed for the maintenance of the ligaments, tendons and other supportive tissues and strong blood vessels. The deficiency of this vitamin causes scurvy, in which gums swell up and they used to bleed. Then next are minerals. These contain elements which are needed in very small quantity, but these are essential for proper growth and functioning of the body. Their deficiency in our diet causes certain deficiency diseases. The important minerals which are required by our body are calcium, phosphorus, sodium, iodine, fluorine, chloride, zinc, potassium and copper. They are supplied in the form of salts by different foods. Now here we discuss some of the minerals. Number 1 is calcium. Calcium is needed for the formation of the strong bones and teeth and also for the clotting of blood and muscle contraction. It supports the muscle function, transmits nerve impulses, it helps the cells to communicate. These are stored in our bones and teeth. From where we can get calcium? We can get calcium from yogurt, protein, supplements, then milk, cottage cheese and dark leafy greens. The deficiency of this calcium causes osteoporosis, that is weakening of the bones, and it is recommended that you should take around 800 mg of calcium daily in your diet. Next mineral is phosphorus. This is required for the development of the strong bones and teeth and also for making energy rich compounds in the cells from the body. It is found in bones, cell membranes, as it is lost regularly through sweat and urine. So these are the sources from where you can get like egg, sunflower seeds, chicken, pumpkin seeds, hard cheese, milk. The deficiency of this phosphorus, this mineral, causes hypophosphatemia. This is basically, it's the low level of phosphates in our blood. It's an electrolyte basically. Phosphate क्या है? एक electrolyte है that helps your body in energy production and nerve function. Then next mineral is sodium, which is responsible for the fluid balance. The sources are table salt, meat, fish, roasted and salted nuts. And also phosphorus in your diet, daily recommend is that you should take phosphorus 750 mg. 750 mg of phosphorus is recommended in your daily diet. Then this sodium is needed for the proper functioning of the nervous system. The daily recommendation for sodium is 500 mg. The deficiency causes hyponatremia. The deficiency of sodium causes hyponatremia, which is a condition where the level of sodium is very low or too low. It's sodium क्या है? एक electrolyte है that helps regulates the amount of water that's in our cells or around the cells. Mostly जो blood pressure patients होते हैं, they are recommended less salt in their diet. Otherwise उनका जो BP level होगा वो बढ़ जाएगा. So they are recommended less salt. The next mineral is copper. It is helpful in the production of RBCs, maintaining blood vessels, maintaining immune system. The sources are oysters, shellfish, potatoes, beans, nuts, dark green leafy vegetables, etc. Its deficiency causes muscle weakness and anemia. Anemia in which there is a deficiency of RBCs, that is red blood cells count become very less. Next mineral is fluorine, which helps in our teeth and nails. It is important to make the enamel that is polish of the teeth, hard and prevents dental caries. It is available in coffee, spinach, onion and tea. Daily recommended diet, that is fluoride, you have to take around 4 mg. Its deficiency may lead to tooth decay. Then next mineral is iron, which is required for the formation of the hemoglobin. Sources are green leafy vegetables, egg, meat. It is important for the formation of hemoglobin, means which is the oxygen carrying pigment found in the RBCs, so that there is transport of oxygen in our blood. Iron is found in meat, fish, liver, eggs, green vegetables and turnip. Recommended, that is 10 mg. 10 mg of iron is recommended for your daily diet. Otherwise, its deficiency may lead to anemia, where the RBCs count become very less. So this was all about micronutrients. I hope this information is quite useful to you. In next video, we'll talk about non-nutritive components of diet.